everybody, this is Shark Baroness, and today I'm going to be answering questions in the cosplay tag. I found this tag through Bishinizers, which I've also included a link to down in the description. I thought this video would be great to do since I've relaunched my YouTube channel, just for you guys to get to know about me a little bit more and about my cosplay. So let's go ahead and get started. What is your cosplay name? Shark Baroness is a brand new handle that I've started going by, which I'm sure you all realize has absolutely nothing to do with my affinity for cosplaying a certain red-haired shark-toothed swimmer. I used to just go by my name Jillian Lynn, but I decided I really wanted something more unique and something fun for people to remember me by. What got you into cosplay? I've always been a bit of a homebody who likes to sit at home and be on the internet and play video games and just all of that geeky stuff. At the beginning of college, I started to get into anime more and started noticing that there was this whole culture online surrounding it and people dressing up in costumes as their favorite characters. So I really discovered it online. And it looked like a lot of fun, going to conventions, so I wanted to try it and try to meet people and make friends that way. How long have you been cosplaying? So I've been cosplaying since 2010, and at the time of this video, that is 5 years since I've started cosplaying. I started having no prior experience with really any of the skills that you need for cosplay. And the closest thing that I had was a bit of a theater background, which mostly consisted of plays I had done in elementary school and like one play that I had done in high school. And I like to watch America's Next Top Model, but that was about it as far as transferable skills that I knew of at the time when I started cosplaying. And now I love to do it all, whether it's sewing or prop making, armor making, wig styling, makeup, all of that. How many cosplays have you done? At the time of this video, I've done over 40 different costumes. I feel like 40 plus is a lot for the time that I've been doing it. You can tell, I guess, that this is something that I really enjoy doing since I'm doing it so frequently throughout the year. What was your first cosplay and how do you feel about it? My first cosplay was Nellie L from Bleach, and I asked my mother-in-law to help me with the sewing portion of the costume since I knew nothing about sewing at all. And this wasn't just something that you could go thrift or find the pieces for, so I really needed help with actually making this part of the costume. She made that part for me, but she also showed me during that process how to shop for fabric, how to find patterns. She showed me how to actually use a sewing machine and read the patterns and all of that, which was really helpful in getting me started. I researched everything else for the costume, how to make the skull with model magic and how to use makeup so I could get her scar, as well as how to do fake tattoos for her back tattoo. I bought a wooden katana and spray painted it and wrapped the handle in tape so it looked legit. It didn't look that legit, but I really tried hard for my first cosplay and for it to all look really nice. I wore it to my first convention, which was Anime Festival Orlando in Florida, which I went there while I was on vacation with my husband. I went to a Bleach versus Naruto panel, fan panel, and I got to show off my costume and compete with other Bleach cosplayers against the Naruto cosplayers. The Bleach side lost the competition, but that's okay because the Naruto fans, they deserved it totally. Their costumes, they'd really put a lot of details into them and really knew their stuff, and they were super in character, so they really deserved it. But I had a really great time cosplaying that weekend, and it was just so much fun, and I met so many nice, friendly people that I was hooked immediately. What is your favorite cosplay? Oh, this is so hard because I love all the costumes that I've done, and I've done each of them for particular reasons that meant a lot to me. but I think you all can probably guess at least the character that I would say is my favorite, and that would be Rin Matsuoka from Free. And it's hard for me to just pick a particular one of his outfits. Again, I love all of them, and each one I have special memories in. And the reason I love cosplaying Rin so much is because, first of all, I love Free so much as a series. It's just so wonderful in so many ways, and I love Rin as a character. He's probably my favorite character of all time. I really relate to him a lot, and so I really love cosplaying from the series for those reasons. And then I also I met some of my best friends from the series, connecting us and us all being super into it and cosplaying together. So that's another reason he's one of my favorite characters to cosplay, and it doesn't matter what outfit it is. What is your favorite thing about cosplay? Again, it's hard for me to sort of pinpoint a favorite thing about it, because for me, I love both the craft side of cosplay and the social side of cosplay equally. So it's hard for me to just pick one particular thing, and there are other things that I love about cosplay. But for me, it feels really good to make something, to be able to say like, hey, I made this whole entire costume from scratch, and it actually it looks pretty good. To be able to be proud of something that I've made. So I just love that about cosplay, and that I can learn so many different types of skills, and that part of the process is just really fun to me. I also love how it makes it easier to connect with other people that have similar interests to me, and I wouldn't even know how to reach out to people in a way that cosplay makes it so easy for me and gives me the confidence to do that. What is your cosplay pet peeve? I think my biggest pet peeve would be something related to how people treat each other in this community when they lose sight of the fact that it's a hobby and it's supposed to be fun and a way for people to be creative and social and other positive aspects of cosplay, and they just get really focused on things like it being a numbers game or a popularity contest or that side of cosplay. There's nothing wrong with wanting attention for yourself or wanting to receive positive attention for the things that you do and wanting to gain an audience. We all enjoy being recognized, but people can get really stuck on that, and I don't like the way that they can behave or treat other people once they sort of make that a priority. There are people who start to get a big head and they think that they're above everyone else for whatever reason it is, whether it's because they have thousands of likes on their Facebook page, or they are really skilled and they're a veteran of the community and they know a lot of different people. And then they only tend to care about somebody who is also another recognized cosplayer or videographer or photographer or whoever else it may be that appears to have some standing within the community. And because of that, they start to treat other people poorly as a result. I've also watched new cosplayers get sucked into all of that, and I've had friends who have become really unpleasant to be around because that's all that they care about, and it's just, I really don't like it. So if I had to say anything, it would be that having this type of superiority complex about cosplay of all things is a pet peeve of mine. How do you get your cosplays? I started sewing them myself in 2011, and since then I feel like I've picked up enough skills that I could choose pretty much anything and feel comfortable enough to tackle it. Some more intricate or complicated things would definitely be a challenge for me, but I feel like if it was something I really wanted to do, then I could do it. But still, a good chunk of my costumes are bought from Taobao shops for things like uniforms, or I've pieced them together from bought items, because there are some things that sure I could make this, but why make it if I can already find it and it's not a particularly unique item. I've also commissioned a costume or bought a costume secondhand from other cosplayers. And I've done that when I wanted to cosplay something, but at the time it was way beyond my skill set, or something that I was having trouble figuring out, and the cosplayer just happened to be selling it, so hey, why not? What is your most recent cosplay? My most recent cosplay is Ren Matsuoka, Shock, and it's a pirate fan design from Aku Usagi. I did this as part of a group for Dragon Con for the aquarium night, and I love wearing this costume. It's so much fun. I put a lot of effort into making it, and I'm really proud of the construction on it. I can't wait to wear it again and get proper photos of it with my crew. So those are all of the questions. I hope you enjoyed my responses and getting to learn a little bit about me and my cosplay. If you liked my video, please give me a like, that would be awesome. And if you're a cosplayer, feel free to do the tag yourself. I'm not going to tag anyone, so if you want to do it, then just consider yourself tagged. Feel free to leave any questions or comments you have from anything I talked about. If you want to see any more cosplay related videos, please subscribe to my channel and watch some of my other videos. Alright guys, thanks for watching.